All right, we're back with Bookworm Season 2, Episode 6. Last episode, we got the orphanage together, got everyone to work together to clean by kind of, I guess, incentivizing them with divine gifts, food. And there were a few that were kind of being feral, but yeah, after they started eating the good stuff, they were down. And we got to play a little bit in the Star Festival. Apparently, lots of stuff related to couples marriages. And the actual festival we didn't really get to see much of it, but considering how long the story is, I feel like we'll revisit that, right? Like, it's basically every year, so since we're gonna go through multiple years, we'll probably see more details on that later. But what did happen, though, is while we were playing, Myne kind of infused one of the Taui fruits with mana, and it turned into the Trombe. And this is basically the ideal materials we want for the paper, right? I think someone reminded us that it's also like fireproof, or at least the wood. And I remember like it was like better quality, right? Overall, like just the paper. There were some discussions with Benno about that back in season 1. I feel like the window for that isn't entirely closed yet. We'll see what happens there. And I guess another thing too was because we were kind of fucking around with the orphans, playing around, and we kind of left a mess. We didn't fully clean up properly. High Priest ended up putting us in solitary confinement, and we passed out. Luckily, nothing severe happened. And despite Fran, his warning was kind of shit, to be honest. He didn't. I know he doesn't want to speak up to the High Priest, but the way he tried to convince him wasn't really convincing. But I guess, like I said, he can't do much. But it seems like that is something that High Priest is willing to consider in the future. Episode title was something like Lutz's career path, Lutz's life path. I don't know. There could be a lot of things. Is it bait? He's just gonna keep merchanting? Is it gonna be wholesome? Is there gonna be drama? Is he gonna propose? Propose to us? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I didn't have my headphones on. Herculean effort. Oh. That's his parents. Oh my goodness. He's getting abandoned? Okay, this is not wholesome. At least yet. Oh no. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna become an orphan? And he moves into the freaking temple? I don't know, maybe Benno adopts him. Oh, nowhere to be found. Yeah, but she's not even in condition. Like, I guess, right? You want to tell her, but is she in condition to tell her? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh. Okay, Thule Ralph date. Was he the one? Someone liked Thule, right? I remember that in episode 1 or 2, right? Was that him? Okay. I'm kind of just assuming the dad was kind of complaining about something related to work, but it might not be, right? Dude, you're starting shit here too? Dude. Okay, I don't know the full context of why they got into a fight, but yo, he's fucking up our job here. Oh my god. To be honest, kind of deserved. Okay, well, we need more context. Yeah. Doesn't look good. Oh my god. What was it? What happened that they are actually just super? Because he already talked to them about what he wanted to do, right? Like about the whole merchanting path to begin with. So something new developed. With Benno too? Are we losing customers because of this? Okay. Makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know. I feel like just temporarily is kind of extreme. But I don't know. I guess that's just the way people here view it, right? Yeah. Smile a bit? No. In a shed? Behind the workshop? Nowhere? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. We did say that was a possibility. Yo, they're gonna be pissed. Well, they already are pissed, I guess. That's tough, eh? That's tough. It's kind of funny, right? Like, this is like kind of like the opposite of modern day society, like here in the real world, right? Like here in this world, here in this timeline, which it was probably like this too back in the past. There's like no options. You have no options. You're pigeonholed into doing like kind of just one or two things depending on whatever your family's doing. He is actually trying to break away from that, and nobody wants him to do it, right? Like he's suffering for kind of breaking away and actually being somewhat successful. Like, I don't know. We're not really seeing what's going on from his end, but I'm assuming he's doing okay, right? It's not like Benno fired him yet. Whereas here in modern day society, like, you have too many options to the point where it's actually a problem where people just don't know what they want to do, and then they're suffering for that. Like when you're a kid, everyone's just telling you, oh, you can be whatever you want. Well, I guess not everyone, right? Some people do have strict parents, but you're told that you have so many options. And like it's still kind of mixed, but people in general do encourage people to explore different options. And maybe there's like too much exploring to the point where, like, you know, once you graduate school, you actually haven't settled on anything, and then you're just screwed. That happens to like a lot of people, right? Oh. Okay, we're on his side. Yeah, makes sense. We should be. Okay, is he gonna shove her away? No. Okay. That was a possibility, right? Like he could just have got too emotional. Mistake? Oh, okay. Okay, what's going through your head? Is he gonna help us here? Is he gonna adopt? Let's know. I mean, they would still need permission, no? Oh, yo, we're going there super frequently now. Yeah, you're our calculator. Yeah, the vibe I get from him is that he actually doesn't give a shit about this, but that's just from what we've seen so far here. Like, give a shit as an, like, if she tells him, he'll just be like, this is stupid. But maybe he will have a solution. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting interaction. Maybe he's Cinderella too. Improve his living conditions. Yo, the rate the orphanage is improving, he might have better living conditions if he lives here. But what does he want? Oh.
孤児院の院長がルッツの親代わりと養子縁組のサインができた。
We'll be his mom temporarily. Yeah, that's fun. Okay.
君はまだ未成年だ。上司の私のサインも必要。
Okay, okay, okay.
それお願いしたいです。でも
I was saying, like, that doesn't exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like, even without the whole permission thing, they're still gonna create some, assumingly irreparable, maybe drama between them. And you know, I'm sure, despite the fact that there's friction right now, he still does care about them, right? So it's not that simple. I don't get human emotions.
君の話だけでは判断できない。の話も聞く必要がある。
そんなことどうやって
Yo, we're gonna venture out?
相手を召喚すればいい。
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
私の前で全てを明らかと判断すれば養子縁組に協力し。
なんだか大ごとになってきてない。
I mean, he's kind of on our side, right? Like, surely they don't lash out and then somebody sees this and we gotta execute them on the spot.
そして神殿に関係者が集まることになった。
Yo, everyone's here. Well, I guess they kind of have to be, right?
話し合いの時にこれを握っておくように。
何ですか、新館長。
盗聴防止用の魔術具だ。
Oh, that's interesting.
君の声は。
それはまた変わった動画ですね。
Yeah.
って見ていろってことですか、新館長。でもせっかくの話し合いですから何かしたいです。
私がはっきりさせたいのはここに。
Yeah, you might jump too fast.
君が口を。
話し合いには参加できないけど、私心の中でルッツを応援するからね。
ルッツから訴えの出ている件について話をしたい。思うところを述べなさい。
どんなに頑張ってもだ。いつだって勝手にしろって突き放す。
甘ったれるな。
Mm.
おじさん、ルッツ
No,
の
you
話を
can't. Can't hear you.
本当に商人になりたがっているの。
マイ、落ち着きなさい。
He's covering his mouth there. They can't see her because she's sitting behind, but it'd be funny if like someone just turns around and she's like freaking out, and they can't hear her. Yeah.
甘ったれるなとはどういう意味だ。
Okay, here we go. We need their side too, because
下町の常識には疎いからな。
yeah.
私に分かるように説明し。
Like their side suffering.
欲しいってのが甘えてることに。この人は口が重いから私から言わせ。あんた認めてくれって言うけれど、そのなれるのかい？だからってどうしてのを許してくれねえんだよ。
Maybe he's not being successful.
理由を述べなさい。
Right? Because in theory, if he was actually well, I guess the full partnership between him and Myne, like they haven't really made something that like brings in big money. Because Myne's getting big money, right? But it's not. None of it's really going to Lutz. I guess he's not pulling in enough to be convincing. Past trauma.
そうだことなんて獣もいるし盗賊も連れて行くようなところじゃないよ。
失礼。私たちは馬車で行きますし、それも半日ほどの距離のところです。
Half a day.
馬車ならばさほど心配。
必要ない。
仕事だって言ってんだろ。
落ち着きなさい。必要ないとはどういうことだ。
私と工房を作るためにルッツを連れて行きたいのですが、
見習いのルッツが。
私は今後の店のこととルッツの能力をルッツを跡取りとして教育したいと考えています。
Oh, and then move there permanently.
養子縁組を望んでいるのです。
So he is doing well. He's doing good enough that Benno trusts him enough.
何言ってるんだい。
話にならんな。
なぜ話にならないのか理由を述べなさい。
したいです。養子縁組は店だけでなくルッツのはずですから。
What about his feelings?
子供がおらんだろ。嫁ぎとしてルッツを考えているのですが。
Okay. It's just the parental feelings, right?
商売人としては確かに。
I guess the freaking Benno wife plot is kind of off the table now.
親にはなれん。
どういう意味か説明し。
ここだろうが。利益がどうとかじゃない。なるほど。確かに私が優先するのはルッツは商人になることを望んでいます。
そうだせめて商人見習いになることを。
だから勝手にしろと言ったはずだ。
でにって
He was acknowledging the whole time.
どういうこと？
ないのかい。父さんは父さんなりに認めてくれたことだよ。そんなの言われなきゃわかるか。
He's soon to it too.
バカ野郎。
Hey, don't raise your voice in the temple.
親の反対振り選んだ仕事なら住み込み見習いだろうがなんだ上でやりきればいい。
Okay, it is wholesome. Okay, wait, they mentioned the orphanage. Mm-hmm.
そうだよ。お腹を痛めて産んで可愛い息子だよ。誰にもやるわけないだろう。
Yeah, yeah. Okay, everyone's turning red.
誰に何を謝れと。
放送したせいでみんなを振り回したんだ。謝れ。
To mine too.
が小さい。
すみませんでした。
相談したからなのに。ごめんルッツ。
親がこう言っている以上。
Well, it's kind of working out, no?
私は真剣にルッツを買っています。
Okay, the wife plot still on table.
許可いただけるでしょうか。
Okay, never mind. Wait.
気が早いな。ルッツは努力家
But what about him leaving the town?
手元に置いて教育したいのです。いいだろう。力になってやりたくても俺では商売人の人手にはならない。
商業ギルドで手続きいたしましょう。
Is he gonna end up leaving?
こいつは末の息子でって言いますが、少年は悪くありません。頼みします。
よろしくお願いいたします。
I guess like they did say they need their permission, and he said, "I'll go do whatever you want." I guess were they trying to like make it seem like they were against it? Or I guess that's supposed to be because of him, the way he was like behaving. Okay.
絶対にすごい商人になってみせる。
Okay, okay.
僕がメソメソするな。
No, stop that shit. I guess this medieval times or whatever.
新館長、本日はました。
Hmm.
俺帰るぞ。
Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if they're gonna do this too.
レッツ。
Hmm.
こんなところでやめろって。何言ってんの。
俺も言葉が足りなかったよ。助かった。
Okay.
母さん、俺なんか腹
Kind of hungry.
なんでこれから商業
You know, let's go eat at the orphanage. They have better food than us. Thinking about family too now? No, we don't really know anything about it. We know he was born outside the temple and he came here to do something.
散々心配かけやがってこの野郎。
Huh.
でマインが神殿にいたんだろうね。
Wait, they don't know that?
今日見たことは黙った方がいいこともある。
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't take in that it was kind of a secret. Even though she did walk around with the blue robe.
心配するな。お貴族さん。あいつも覚悟して関わってる。
Mm.
片方の言い分だけでは味方が言う。
Yeah.
あの家族が壊れなくてよかったな。君が望んだ結果になった。
よかったです。
Oh.
極みなさいマイン。これでは私が。
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured.
涙だからいいんです。
Tears of joy. I don't know this concept.
君は。
ありがとう存じます。フェルディナンド。新館長の名前がフェルディナンドだと。
Yeah. But they mentioned that like earlier, no? In either the OVA or one of the earlier episodes. New attendance. Next chapter.
新刊馬術具って本当に便利なんですか？
Yeah.
もちろんだ。貴族。信念中。
Yeah, right there. Here's a perfect example.
今のように使うのだ。
内緒話に使うんです。はいみたいに。
Because it's a backup to our secret room in case we can't make it there. So, yes, subject.
使うなんて新刊長。
Okay. Okay, that was episode 6, season 2 of Bookworm. Okay, this was entirely a Lutz episode. They kind of set up his future now, where he's gonna be Benno's apprentice, and he's doing well enough that Benno said, "Okay, I want Lutz to inherit my stuff after." After like all this conversation, I'm under the impression that they did give him permission to go leave to the other city. So they are gonna go there, right? Because the idea is that he inherits that one? Or was he saying the whole thing? Like, just literally all the business? Well, I don't know. Either way, considering how long the story is, it's possible there could be some twists later on. Like, is this foreshadowing that... Well, maybe not foreshadowing, but basically just cutting off the possibility that Benno does end up finding someone and have a kid? Because that's what it feels like, right? But... like I guess things could change with how long this is supposed to be. Wait, the kind of the plot here with Lutz and his family, I don't know, I was kind of too lost in the sauce with the like on the idea that people here in this world are like too locked into like a predetermined life path already. But I guess it wasn't about that. It was about like just the parental love the whole time. I don't know, maybe I'm too much of a sociopath. I mean, by the time I figured that out, I guess like they already started talking about it. But I mean, to be fair, like the way like it's funny because freaking High Priest Ferdinand was like, yeah, you'll end up biased if you only see one side, right? And I mean, like everything we saw, like the thing is, I even said though, right? The way they're acting is like there's stuff we don't know. But you have Ralph here like stirring up a scene, everyone just yelling. Like I don't know, I'm still a little confused on how did we end up to that point, right? Because he kept saying that he just wants acknowledgement. And I guess that whole thing about like getting approval to leave the city too, right? And the dad did say, do whatever you want, but I mean, the way he said it is not like the most, like it sounds like, if it sounds like passive aggressive, right? Like I guess even like a kid can figure out that like, oh, maybe don't take that literally. And I mean, he even said here at the end, right? He said to High Priest, I don't know, should we be calling him Ferdinand from now on? He did say to him like, yeah, I guess I should have been more direct, something like that, right? I don't know, I guess we just chalk it up to like just stupid misunderstanding and don't think too deep about it, because but yeah, everything ended up being wholesome in the end. Next episode title is New Attendance. We do got more kids in the OP. I don't know, maybe that Wilma girl, that's some other kid got named. I think his name was Kai, right? They were actually willing to name them, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see more. Will we get a future episode called the Thule's Life Path? I don't know, were these two a thing? Like I said, I remember someone liked Thule. I'm pretty sure it was this guy. You know, that will be Thule's life path, I guess. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I guess we're officially halfway through the season now, or the series, as a whole, right? Because this is halfway season 2. The half of this season, and then a full season 3, I guess, right? Assuming season 3 is 12 episodes. And then when's season 4 coming out? Next year, 2026? And then at the pace they're releasing this, is this ever gonna finish? Is the anime ever gonna finish? Maybe, right? Like, in theory, if things go well enough, just because there's big gaps between the first few seasons doesn't mean, like, they could just, like, ramp up the production. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the long game where, we won't actually get to finish it. We'll, just like, Benno, we need to adopt some kids and inherit our our will to finish Bookworm anime instead of reading the light novel. But yeah, I guess that'll be it here. A few minutes for. As always, thanks for supporting the channel, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.